Borax is everywhere in the DIY pest control world. You've probably heard someone say, just sprinkle some borax and those ants will disappear overnight. Or maybe you've seen tutorials where people mix it with sugar and swear it's the secret weapon to wipe out entire cockroach colonies. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, in today's video, we're digging deep into the truth about borax, how it actually works, what pests it can control, and whether it's really as safe as people say. Because while it's often sold as a natural fix, there's a lot more to the story. Let's start with the basics. What is borax? Borax, also known as sodium borate, is a naturally occurring mineral made up of boron, sodium, oxygen, and water. It's been used for over 100 years in household cleaning products, laundry boosters, and even cosmetics. And in the pest world, borax is popular because it works both as a stomach poison and a desiccant, meaning it can dry out and dehydrate insects if they walk through it. But it's most powerful when they eat it. The most common DIY method? Mixing borax with sugar, syrup, or honey to create a bait. Ants and cockroaches are attracted to the sweet stuff, they eat it, and then they carry traces back to their nest. Eventually, this can kill off more than just the bugs you see. It targets the whole colony. It's slow-acting, which is actually a good thing. If it killed the insect immediately, it wouldn't make it back to the nest to spread the poison. But here's where things get a bit murky. A lot of people think borax is completely safe just because it's natural or sold in the laundry aisle. But that's not the full picture. Borax is not harmless. If a child or pet accidentally ingests borax or even touches it and then puts their hands in their mouth, it can cause serious issues. Ingesting a small amount can cause nausea, vomiting, or diarrhea. Larger amounts can lead to more serious toxicity, and even handling it too much without gloves can irritate the skin, eyes, or lungs. The European Union has actually classified borax as a substance of very high concern due to possible reproductive and developmental risks with long-term exposure. And while it's still allowed for household use in places like North America, it's banned as a food additive in many countries. So just because it's not locked up in the hardware store doesn't mean it's totally risk-free. So, is borax safe for pest control? The answer is yes and no. It really depends on how and where you use it. If you're placing small amounts in bait stations or tucking it behind the fridge, under the sink, or anywhere your pets and kids can't reach, it can be a smart and effective tool. It's definitely less toxic than spraying your house with synthetic pesticides every week. But if you're sprinkling it on carpets or open floors or making baits and leaving them out in accessible places, you could be putting your household at risk. And even if you're careful, keep in mind that some animals, especially dogs, might sniff out and eat sweet borax baits if they find them. Now let's talk results. Borax can be very effective, but only if it's used strategically. It's not a miracle cure, and it's not going to fix a pest problem overnight. You need to make sure you're also sealing up entry points, cleaning up food crumbs, and fixing moisture issues, especially in kitchens and bathrooms. Borax works best as part of a larger pest control plan. Also, it doesn't work equally well on all pests. It's great against ants and roaches and sometimes fleas, but not very effective on flies, mosquitoes, or larger critters like rodents. So before you use it, make sure it's the right tool for the job. In the end, borax is not some magic powder, but it's also not the villain some people make it out to be. It sits in that middle ground, powerful when used correctly, risky when misused. If you're going to use it, treat it like a pesticide because that's exactly what it is. So if you're thinking about trying it, just do it smart. Use closed bait containers, keep it out of reach of kids and pets, and always wash your hands after handling it. It's cheap, it works, and it's way better than letting bugs take over your kitchen, but only if you use it right. Thanks for watching today's video. If you found this breakdown on borax helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more practical pest control tips and DIY home solutions. If you've used borax yourself, or if you're thinking about trying it, drop a comment below and let us know how it worked for you. Until next time, stay safe, stay smart, and keep those pests out.